Pretty funny.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. Today, we are going to be talking about how I got in the news in my ninth grade and how my friend Red Pancake, his friend almost died. And if Cobalt has anything to add, he will add to the podcast about some weird high school story.
Yeah.
Rules, guys, just for you two, don't talk about anything too personal, and if it's your friend, say a different name. So that's the rules. Alright, so basically in ninth grade, they changed our logo from a soldier, which is bad. We don't like to talk about Confederates and stuff, to a lion, okay? And so that might have given the school away, but hopefully not. But
Oh, they're gonna look up what school you go to now. What school in Virginia changed?
yeah, okay. Whoa!
Too much detail, man.
Yeah. So basically what happened is they were talking about it on the news. It was like 5 in the morning. I had a bunch of business cards that I was giving out. I was like, subscribe to Tomty Gaming. And a lot of people were like, respected me for it. And then some people were like, oh my gosh, why are you doing this?
So you were giving it to like the news people?
I was giving it to literally everybody. And my dad was there too.
Oh my goodness.
Because he's the one who took me, because my mom didn't want to wake up at 5 in the morning. And so I was giving it to like everybody. I even gave it to like the cameraman. And so
Tomty would walk around and then just throw cards at random tables. He would just like, yo, you want to subscribe to Tomty for free candy? And then throws like 20 cards.
Oh yeah.
You do like the card throwing trick shots where you get to land right in front of them and you're like tossing them out.
Yeah. So I bought like 1,000 business cards for I'm not gonna say where, because if they want me to say where, I have to get sponsored. Oh yeah. But I bought 1,000 business cards. They were nice, and I would just like throw them to people. Me and my dad made the design, and it was pretty cool. So basically, during the middle of the thing, they were doing like cheerleading stuff, and the cheerleaders came, and one of the cheerleaders was like, I dare you to go to the mic and say subscribe to Tomty Gaming. And I'm like, alright, I'm gonna do it. So I did it, and then then I just ran away. I was like, people's reactions, I don't know what they were on like the screen, but like the news people weren't that angry. They were just like surprised. So that was pretty funny.
I feel like it just would have been mildly annoying if anything.
Yeah.
Did you gain any subscribers from that though?
Oh yeah, any new subscribers?
Well, the next day, like, I did gain, like, I think it was like 75 at the time, and I was usually gaining around like 20 or 30, so I think it helped a little bit.
There you go.
Yeah.
No.
I mean,
You should just put just bought a huge banner of subscribe to Tomty Gaming and then replace the line with that.
Yeah, you should just hang a banner that says subscribe on your wall. That way you don't have to say it, it's just subtly in the background.
Yeah, just right here on my definitely real background.
I mean, you could just like take the background and Photoshop it.
Yeah.
Put so did Tomty Gaming in the back.
Yeah.
Everyone would be. I mean, you probably gain new subscribers, Tomty.
Yeah. Just saying, dude.
Just make subscribe Tomty Gaming a meme, like how subscribe PewDiePie was a meme.
Mm-hmm. It's all about advertisement, man. However you can.
Yes.
Well, that's all you care about, right?
On a side note, subscribers on YouTube, as long as you, once you hit 100,000 subscribers, YouTube doesn't really care if you gain more subs. They really care about your returning members. So, like, once you hit 100,000 subscribers, most YouTubers actually say to stop subscribing, because then you're verified, you got your silver play button, and YouTube doesn't care as much about subscribers after 100K, so once we get that, we don't have to annoy you about it, so subscribe right now, so we don't have to
get us to
annoy.
100K.
Yeah.
Why not?
Anyways, I'm gonna talk about my story time. How no joke, no scam. My friend almost one of the most unlucky days of my entire life. And I might also talk about how I got this cast. That's a whole different story time. But, anyways,
Okay, before you start, can I just ask a quick question?
Yeah.
How could you possibly scam me out of a story?
Well, I just can.
You say no scam, but I feel like it's. Where's the scam? Why should I be worried? And you saying that I should be worried is making me worried.
YouTube
So.
and over exaggerate their story times, but this story time was actually a little bit ridiculous.
For real.
On how unlucky we just got. So me and my friends, Tyler and Alex, we decided to go to the park, and the reason why was because this was like a nice overview. It had like a whole sunset, and it's COVID time. Like you don't really go outside that much during COVID, so it's nice to get out on a walk once in a while. I didn't really want to, and then we came to this park, we walked around, and then we saw this cliff, and I was like, hell no, I'm not climbing this cliff because of this injury, and I just didn't really want to. So I stayed at the bottom, but my friends Tyler and Alex were like, nah, we're climbing this cliff because we're built different. And I'm like, okay, go on ahead. And I didn't think it was that bad of an idea if they climbed the cliff, just because it looked pretty easy to climb. And I didn't expect one of my friends to do the thing he does, but I'll get that to anyways. So there's two paths. There's like this straight up part of the cliff, and then there's the left path, where it's a lot easier to walk up the cliff, basically. So my friends Tyler and Alex, they climbed up the cliff left side, and I was just waiting for them to come down. Around 20 minutes later, I just see my friend on the right side of this very tall cliff climb around on the edge, and I'm like, you're about to fall. And the second I say this, he just falls off and hits the ground. And no joke, I'm not even kidding, a bunch of sticks and like a little bit of rocks fell on top of him, like on that too. It literally like a whole like cartoon show, like somebody dying. It was the most ridiculous thing ever.
My goodness.
He got up and then he's like, red pancake. Well, he didn't actually say that, but he said my name. But I said red pancake. I feel like everything is fading away. I'm like, what? And I comforted him for a little bit, and then around 20 minutes later, he felt fine enough to go to the car, to go to the hospital. And he actually got away super lucky, because when he fell off the cliff, he kind of fell sideways, and falling sideways apparently is the better way to fall, because you absorb more than. And so we went to the car. We drove all the way to the ER hospital, and surprisingly, he only needs stitches on his hand, and his injuries in the side wasn't like bad enough to get stitches. So he came away super lucky, which is a little bit ridiculous compared to this injury where I didn't even. Anyways, and then when we dropped him off at the hospital, we drove his car. Now his car has a coolant leak. So if you leave the car running for like 30 minutes straight, the car starts smoking for some reason. So we accidentally did this at the ER hospital, which is in this hospital is not where you want your car to catch on fire, because it's kind of hard to enter. So we go into the parking lot, and this car catches on fire. So now we're stuck in the hospital for multiple hours, waiting for my friend to come out to see what we're supposed to do. So then we had to call his mom to go all the way to this hospital, which was like a 1 hour drive, just so this hospital was in another state, just to clarify. So then we had to wait for his mom to get to this hospital, so we can use that car to go to an auto shop just to buy coolant to fix his car. And we had to stay at this hospital for like 5 to 6 hours. It was the most ridiculously unlucky thing, like, ever. Like, why did this car catch on fire as soon as we got to the hospital? I don't know. Like, why didn't it catch on fire any other time? I mean, at least we got to the hospital first, so good for him. And then we came back home. We're like, wow, that was the whole experience. But it's kind of ridiculous because the way I got this cast injury is so stupid. I went sledding down this hill, and then there's a ramp at the very end. This ramp was around it was like a 3-foot ramp. And the hill was pretty steep, but I went on this sled, which had some hard plastic. Not getting too wide, I was pretty dumb of me doing this anyways. I went down this sled, and I went up this ramp, and then I landed on my wrist on the ramp. So the ramp also skated off my wrist even more, and that's why I somehow broke both my bones, and I somehow moved my growth plate out of line. So I had to go to the ER to realign my growth plate, which meaning they had to put local anesthetic in my arm and then like force the growth plate to go back in. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. But I'm getting this cast off pretty soon anyways.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Spam 1 in the chat if you've broken the bone before. Spam 2 if you haven't. I personally have not. What about you?
I have never broken a bone before, so I'm part of the 2 club.
All
but
right.
I will say a very similar experience happened to my friend. He was going down the creeper trail, and he fell over his handlebars. There's like some rock, however you fall on a bike, and about right here on his I don't know, whatever you call this, forearm or whatever, he just split it straight in half, and yeah, broke both those bones. He had to get like a plate in his arm, multiple surgeries. Yeah. But yeah, that stuff sucks.
Yeah,
I never had a break bone.
Somebody said they broke both their legs at once, Bebo, which is crazy. And then there's some people that say they haven't either.
Well, do you count a broken heart? That might be a contender.
Yeah.
Do y'all have any crazy ex stories?
No. I don't have that many exes. I don't really have exes, I guess, at all.
You just realized there was a green screen, the guitar? Yeah, it's a green screen.
I had a she was a female, and she was kind of crazy because she would like hardcore lead me on. Like, no girl calls you your brother and then makes out with you 30 minutes later. Like, that doesn't, like, that doesn't even like correlate. But anyways,
right?
this girl would like pretend to like cut herself and be like, oh my god, Red Pancake, if you don't call me like 6 hours a day and come for me 24/7, I'm literally gonna die.
So she was just like an attention.
Yeah,
whore.
she was a different level of attention whore. Like, this is beyond ridiculous. No, I've never seen a person like. Why are all the crazy people in life girls? Like, I'm sorry, but
you can't say that on YouTube. We're gonna have to. I don't know, but I mean, yeah, I'm not.
Saying, I'm just saying, there's more crazy female exes than crazy male exes.
That is true.
Except the one with the chainsaw. Have you seen the video where they literally this guy chainsaws a like freaking car, the ex's car in half, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And it like blows up, and I'm like, oh jeez.
I think there's definitely crazies on both sides of the spectrum, but
Yeah.
definitely heard a lot more from girls, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I can't name the last time I heard a crazy X story and have it be about a guy, so.
Yeah.
Facts, just facts.
Oh, where is it? It's 3:22 right now. It's 7:22 for most people who are watching right now.
Where are people watching from?
The United
Canada?
Kingdom.
Oh,
Right.
your viewers are mostly UK?
For podcasts, yeah.
Interesting.
So,
Pretty
Interesting. Let's write that down. Should we tell the ad companies?
the YouTube already knows.
Well, yeah, they know. They know everything.
Yeah.
They know the name of your pet dog.
Tomty, I had a crazy ex who took my friend's car and crashed it. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Oh, dang.
God, that's actually insane. Why? Did you just get into legal trouble? Like, what happened?
Yeah, what
Oh,
happened,
sure.
Bebo? We want to know. Uh-oh, your webcam. What's that? Fancy a spot of tea. Okay, no, we don't say that. She was arrested for assault. Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
Is
Is that assault? I feel like that's just
And
Grand Theft
attempted murder? What the?
attempted murder. Were they in the car?
Because my friend was drugged? Whoa, what's going on?
Oh my. Okay, this is borderline. I don't know.
And she took him in the car? Oh my god.
No way.
full on?
I don't know. I'm calling cap. I'm calling cap. I think they're just doing it for the story.
Well, is that your cousin? Yeah, it's my cousin. Hi,
No,
Kudo! Dude, he's
I think
verified. He has like 150,000 subs. Cool, we got a verified
think-
person in the chat.
And that's the exact thing you say to make them leave.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I know.
Don't draw attention, dude. You know this. You know this. Right.
Thomas, what's the most like crazy experience you had in school?
Well, we'll go into ones that. What's the most crazy I can say on YouTube that I feel comfortable?
Yes,
Just
that's
you-
the question.
You have to kind of like censor yourself a little bit.
Well, okay, I did see like in the guy's bathroom, like a guy he was like with the
Was
girl
he
in the bathroom.
jerking it? Oh,
No.
he was with the girl.
Yeah, and
See, that's odd to me because I feel like it's usually they go into the girl's bathroom.
I know
Because they
that
have
is a
more
little
dolls.
odd. So
I
I
feel
was
like
just like, okay.
My middle school teacher was caught masturbating in school.
No way.
Oh gosh.
That's
serious. He would also
Ugh.
go into like the female locker rooms. This
Of
male
course you
teacher,
would.
and it was like
Of
50.
course.
So incredibly weird. Like I swear, I don't know why. He was
Your
obsessed.
camera's
with
broken. Can you turn on and off your camera?
Wait.
William.
Oh, okay.
See.
Does it work
There we
now?
go. Now it's working.
All right. Okay. I mean, and for some reason, I saw more people doing some weird things in middle school than high school. I don't know how. I don't know why. It just happens in middle school more often. It's like these kids are just more stupid in middle schools.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've heard stories of like 6th and 7th graders like just full on having sex in the bathrooms. I'm like,
What?
that shouldn't be happening.
Yeah.
I remember being in elementary school in like the 5th grade, and everybody was talking about how this girl was holding hands, and it was like the most crazy thing that has ever happened.
Holding
Oh my God.
hands.
Yeah.
What?
Premarital eye
That was
contact?
it.
That's
Principal.
serious.
the, the, prin-
Somebody that... So let me go on to the story about high school. No, middle school.
Wait. Thomas, wait. Sorry. Red Pancake, you're cutting out. Can you say something?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, it's
Okay, it's better. I didn't want you to think Thomas was interrupting you. It's just that we legitimately cannot hear you.
Alright.
Because I saw him talking, I'm like, something's happening.
So, in middle school, I started selling, like, candy, and, middle school was worse than high school for its weird stories. I started selling candy, and, it's because my math teacher was like, alright, you can make, like, a gum business and stuff. And at the end of the week, whoever gets the most sales gets like an extra grade point, which this math teacher, it was her first year, and they did not know that was not allowed. So I was like, oh, I should start selling candy and gum like a lot. So that's what I did, and it got really big, and then one of the teachers was like, oh, you're not allowed to do that. And so I just didn't sell it to that teacher, and it got so big to the point where I started selling fidget spinners and stuff too.
No.
Yeah, and
Fidget spinners.
Like in middle school, somebody was crazy enough to attack me. We'll just put it that way for YouTube's sake, just to get one of the fidget spinners. So yeah.
One of my. Wait, hold on. I was thinking of a story time, but I just completely forgot. Just let me think about it for a second. Oh wait, yeah, one of my kids got expelled in my science class for throwing a chair at the teacher. This kid, what name should I use for him? I'm gonna say Tyrone. This kid named literally such an anger problem with the teacher, and the teacher really did not like him. Him and the teacher would always get into these verbal fights. I don't know what his problem was. He just did not like doing the work. He would just.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about now. I think.
And this kid would just be like, "Why do we have to do this work?" And I'm like, and the teacher's like, "Well, you're cool. You have to do." He's like, "Well, I'm not doing it," and the teacher's like, "Well, you have to. You literally have to." And he's like, "I'm literally out here." And the teacher's like, "You cannot leave this classroom." And he's like, "Well, watch me." And he would just leave the classroom. And he would do it for no reason. Like, he just could not stay in the table. And this kid would, like, for some reason, constantly call my science teacher like a blobfish.
Dang. That's an insult if I've heard one.
Yeah, he would just show up a picture of a blobfish and then it says, "Yo, you look like this." Science teacher.
Oh my gosh!
Just in case they didn't know, they had to show them the picture. Hey, this is you.
All right, so there's a question that they're gonna ask us: do we like donuts or cookies better? I like donuts better.
Donuts or cookies?
It depends on the mood.
Especially though, like donuts with like the cream inside.
See, this is a really complicated question because you're dealing with both sides have so many different categories. It's like, you know, there's so many different types of cookies and donuts. I'm
gonna have to go. I mean, overall taste, I would have to say donuts.
Yeah, I think I have to go donuts.
Alright, another question. Be a teen or be a kid? Be a kid. Being a teen sucks. I'd rather be either an adult or a kid, not a teenager. No, thank you.
I would have no responsibilities at all as a kid.
Yes. Just do, like, your chores.
And the schoolwork is, like, ridiculously, I'm definitely a kid.
Yeah, I think I'd rather be a kid, honestly.
Yeah. Oh my
Also,
gosh,
look-
not everybody's just asking us questions. Tacos or burritos? I like tacos better because sometimes the burrito goes like the meat comes out.
Well, you
Like,
gotta
it-
hold it the right way. You have to fold it and hold the right way.
Yeah.
I like better if they're well wrapped.
Yes, I completely agree. Tacos, they just fall apart in my hand and things fall out. There's nothing keeping everything in there once you start eating it.
I know every single time I eat a taco, something has to go on the tacos. For some reason, you just
Yeah. I've
Alright.
never had a good
No, like-
experience eating a taco. I mean, I like the flavor, but a burrito is literally just a taco, except easier to eat, more contained, and it stays warmer for longer.
yeah,
It's just
no.
too many wins.
Also,
Alright.
it tastes. In my opinion, burritos taste better.
I agree. I mean, the same ingredients, but I definitely, especially if it's like warmed, like you like slightly toast the tortilla before you wrap it.
Alright.
Like you just brown it.
Strawberries or grapes? I think I like grapes because of the variety, because there's green grapes, red grapes, wine grapes. They're all good.
I mean, if dessert, obviously strawberries, but like overall,
Oh
it's
yeah.
oh yeah, chocolate strawberries with whipped cream. Yeah.
just strawberry.
Yeah.
They're a dessert item, but like grapes, they're like overall they're better in most situations. In my opinion, just have a grape as like a snack or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really like strawberries that much. They're a little too tart for me. I don't think I've ever gotten really good ripe strawberries. I mean, there's always usually like one for every 5 tart strawberries.
Yeah.
It's just inconsistent. Definitely a grape man.
My grandmother owns this farm and she grows some strawberries, and my god, these strawberries are just like amazing. Like, I don't know. Have you ever went to like a farm and like bought produce from a local place? It's
Yeah.
always 1,000 times better for some reason.
Yeah, it's always like way fresher. I agree. All right. Let's see. I like this one. Go to war or go to school.
Go to school. I don't want to go to war. No, thank you.
As much as I really hate school, I don't want to die yet. I think I have a lot of my life to live still.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, no, I would. I mean, go to war seems a lot more interesting, but I don't really want to die. But if I knew for a fact I wouldn't die, then war.
I don't know, because you still have to train like every day, and you're still learning stuff. It's like school, but presented in a more physical, different way. Because you still have like, you wake up, you do stuff all day until you go to bed, you get a lunch break or something.
And also, what like war? Like, how deadly is this war?
Yeah.
I mean, how deadly is any war? People die.
I mean, yeah, but there's a huge difference between like World War III with a bunch of nuclear bombs and like a little war.
Yeah, it's just
Or
like
like-
a bunch of planes versus like a ground war.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, if I could just be a war and I just fly around in circles and just do nothing and waste the military resources.
Yeah, well then, doesn't sound too bad. If you did go to war, here's a follow-up question for you guys. Where would you go like to service into? Like what part of the military?
I want to fly a plane.
Yeah,
Fly
Air
a plane.
Force.
I think I would go into the Navy
Alright.
or the Coast Guard, because technically you can serve in the Coast Guard and they don't even do anything.
The Coast Guard to get
Mhm.
into physically strong anyway. Like the difference between the Marines and the Coast Guard is actually kind of funny to watch.
Hey, the Coast Guard's doing work. It's just different.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they don't really do that much, to be honest, but we don't talk about that.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's
Alright, do we have any more stories for school? I guess high school and middle school.
Well, I have only, I really only went to high school for freshman and half my sophomore year because the other half was just online school. I kind of wished
Mhm.
COVID because I'd have so many more crazy story times. Like I'm sure of it.
Yeah. I mean, literally, I felt like being a sophomore, junior, and senior is like the best time to have like relationships with people, and then like that just gets taken
Yeah.
away from us. So, like, muhaha.
That sucks.
Yeah, green grapes or purple grapes.
Really, it's really hard to make like new friends during COVID because it's especially there's a huge. I mean, online friends are pretty easy to make, but I'm talking about like in person like friendship where you like hang out. Like that's literally almost impossible for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're already in their own clique and they don't really want like to have a new friend. So how are you even supposed to talk to them?
Yeah. Well, online
Yes,
friends are easier to make, in my opinion, obviously. Well, I guess being a YouTuber, people
Yeah, as I'd
come
say,
to
you are
me.
kind of famous online, so
Yeah.
I think if you wanted a friend, you could definitely make a friend.
Yes.
Post a video on your, what is it, 78K, 75K,
77K.
77. I was close. But just
Yeah.
post a video and be like, hey,
I
anyone
need
up to play
friends.
some Rocket League or something?
Yeah.
Kind
Talk
of looks
about our
like
feelings.
a YouTuber.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
I do, but definitely not as big.
And definitely better videos.
Yeah, I think I would say my quality of videos is better, but I also don't give away free Robux, so...
Well, I don't do that either. Now I'm moved on the podcast. But when I did.
What's your channel name? Just out of
It's
curiosity.
Cobalt Tornado. I haven't posted in a really long time.
Yeah.
Why does that sound so familiar?
Because I'm famous, dude.
Because I probably showed you his channel. But
It's like it shows up 5 million subscribers. Ah, I tricked you. You're on. This is a recording. We're gonna get your reaction. No, I wish.
108 subscribers. Oh yeah, that
Only
is
had
you.
100 subscribers. Yeah.
Play Terraria and Roblox.
Yep. I don't actually really play Roblox, but it gets the views.
I'm sorry, Tomty, but his thumbnails look 1,000 times better than yours.
Well, he was my thumbnail maker for a while. For at least the Robux stuff, which was really nice. His thumbnails got over... Oh, you're cutting out again.
Yeah, you're cutting out a bit.
Yeah. His thumbnails got over 26 million people have seen his thumbnails. Or, well, it's 26 different, like, YouTube, like, people, so, like, YouTube users. So, I mean, that could be the same person. But, I would say about, 6 million different people have seen his thumbnails, which is crazy. And from impressions and stuff. And like 4 million people have seen my face, so like he's technically more famous in art than me, in my opinion.
Do you make thumbnails in Photoshop or do you use like an app?
So, my photoshopping journey, or I guess thumbnail journey, but I've been using programs similar to Photoshop. It's very interesting because as of recent, I've been very poor.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Out here.
Sorry, my dad's just over here saying stuff. Alright, but I used this free program called Krita. It actually was really nice. But yeah, I do use Photoshop.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I've used it before.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
I Photoshop because I took a digital art class where it gives me free Photoshop. So yeah, I should make a YouTube channel, but I still have like no idea what I want to do. It's that either I can make story times and then have like Minecraft or like CS:GO in the background, or just play like Minecraft or CS:GO or like some game, like have a whole episodic series about it. I don't know, but I
Yeah.
feel like 100 episodes, nobody's gonna. If on episode like 100, a lot of people are not gonna watch from the beginning and be overwhelmed from that.
Yeah, yeah. Series are
Saying
difficult.
not sponsored is what he's saying.
think-
Not sponsored, guys.
Yeah.
Uh,
Um,
Wait,
alright.
how'd you even get 70K, Tomty?
free Robux.
free
Literally
Robux.
free Robux.
Yeah.
1 second, like at 10K, and then the next second, looked at his channel, it was at like 70K. Like it was ridiculous.
Yeah. You used to do hacking in Roblox, right,
Yeah.
Thomas?
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a different podcast. Or
Oh, yeah, we could have a whole podcast about that. That'd be an
Yeah.
interesting one.
yeah.
Yeah, did y'all play like wait, was it with, did you play Cookie Clicker with this cousin?
Yeah.
No, that was not me who was embarrassingly bad at Cookie Clicker. That was some other Joe Schmo who was...
I lost to Tomty too in the beginning. I was winning against him, and then got really lucky. He got the frenzy, because I got the frenzy early on, the frenzy later on, and the frenzy later on is a lot better than the early one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that Tomty was apparently some kind of world record speedrunner of Cookie Clicker. I thought it was more of a casual competition. This man was like, you could hear it, you know?
Yeah.
He had the freaking vibrating finger.
This man, I knowing exactly what to do and how to do it the fastest way possible. It was like he looked at Cookie Clicker speedruns.
Oh, I've been playing
Right.
Cookie Clicker since 2015. We can talk about Cookie Clickers in a different podcast too. Do you read the live chat? Yeah, I read it all, but I don't say it all. Okay.
Yeah, because like this one comment from earlier I saw, strawberries taste like cum. I just didn't feel like that really added anything to the live stream
Yeah.
by mentioning that one.
Yeah. That
I mean-
account with your group, dude, is like terminated. I don't know what to tell you. I know you want your group back, but that account is gone.
Have any of you all ever skipped class, and not online class, because that doesn't really
Count. Skipped online class.
class.
cool kid.
I mean, there have been a couple times where I'm just like, I just don't want to go to school today.
No, I don't mean like
No.
stay. I mean like just leave school.
Like, just leave school during school? Oh, I couldn't. My school is super uptight about that kind of stuff.
Well, just for some reason doesn't really care, and we have a really bad attendance problem. Like
Mhm.
and online school just made that like 100 times worse. But anyways, I had this one class. It was French, and I really just did not want to take French. I wanted to take German. And I tried to change the classes for my counselor, but my counselor was like the most lazy person in the entire world, and she would never change my classes. And I was like, I'm literally going to fail this class if you don't change it. I don't like French. I just don't like it. I want to take German. But
French
for some
or
reason,
Spanish? French.
she would not let me change classes. She gave me like a course request change, and I filled it out. I gave it to her, and then she's like, "Well, you can't change classes." I'm like, "What?" I gave her thing, and she never changed my classes. So I just kind of, and I knew I was gonna fail for the year, so I just kind of went home after 5th period because I didn't see the point in going to this class because our school. It's not like because our school goes from 1st, 3rd, 5th, and 7th. Just saying, so it's not like I skipped 6th and 7th. So I would go home for most of those days. The school got mad at me. I'm like, I'm literally going to fail the class. I don't want to be in this class. And they're like, well, you have to go to this class. I'm like, why? And then they're like, well, they couldn't even give me a reason why I should go to this class.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can we play
But
big
busted.
paintball on Roblox? No.
We could.
We could, but not.
We won't, but we could.
Yeah.
There's nothing physically stopping us.
Yeah.
But
I can't. My hands, they won't go on my keyboard anymore. I'm joking. Can't I get
he had
a
to sell
shot?
his keyboard to afford the new background, right? The new room.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The guitar is real, right?
Yeah, look.
Oh, why don't you play us a little something on your guitar there? Oh, what? It's fake? Are you lying to us?
Alright.
You have-
Oh, look, it's so real.
You all have
As your
any other-
hand is like phase shifting through reality.
Yeah.
Thomas,
You're
play-
cutting out again, by the way, Red Pancake.
Yeah.
Uh,
Say it again.
do y'all have any other crazy story times?
I'm afraid I don't. I go to a really lame school. Nothing happens. It's like a super white, rich. I mean, I'm not trying to brag or anything. It's really boring, and the people there suck. Everyone's super obnoxious, and they're like, "Oh, look at me! I matter so much in this world."
I have a bunch of entitled kids.
We don't have
Yeah.
that as much here.
Has anyone in your school gotten upset over getting the wrong car? Like they're that rich?
Oh my gosh, yes. I don't remember what the car was, but the amount of times I hear people complaining about what they got for their birthday or for Christmas, and they're like, "Ugh, I can't believe I got this like $1,000 watch, and then I wanted this like Fitbit. I wanted this like $100 watch, but then I ended up getting this diamond encrusted one, and I can't even read analog because I'm so stupid." You'd think that the kids that have a lot of money might actually like. You'd think they'd be better at getting their grades than the people who don't have money because maybe they have a reason to care or something.
No,
Like maybe, just maybe. But oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't know one person there that isn't failing everything. Granted, I don't know that many of them.
Are you failing everything?
Oh, no. This guy is big
No, I'm
brain,
fine.
like 11th grade level. Okay. Everything in 9th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Do we like feminists? No, I don't.
Whoa. Okay.
Which wave of feminism you're talking about? You're talking about the newest one where they're like, kill all men.
yeah, that way.
Actually wants to give equality. Like which
Yeah,
wave? Of
I support the movement, the feminist movement, but there are some feminists that I just they're
just-
basically saying there should be equality, so basically give everything to women, which is the opposite of equality. But yeah, I don't know.
Rich
Yeah, they're
people
be-
are failing to be poor. Okay. Yeah, I guess.
No, true. That he's not wrong.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Yeah.
the kids in your school seem to be very ungrateful for their position.
Yeah. Yeah. They're just.
Which seems a little bit ridiculous.
Yeah. I
I
don't know.
have-
I just something else.
One of my friends' he's 17 and he actually owns like a Ferrari. And he just does not care about school. He literally like failed. He repeated the grade like twice. I mean, he doesn't really need to care because all he does in class is trade stocks. Like he'll make more than the teacher's salary just sitting there in class doing that. I mean, if you made $2,000 in a class while day trading stocks, would you really care about school?
No. No, I think.
No.
I mean, that's kind of like Tomty over here, though. He was making big bucks for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, you're still making a lot of money, aren't you?
Kinda.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I feel like every time you start making money or doing something cool, someone starts to ban you on whatever platform you're doing it.
They're like, no, don't make money.
They're like, how dare you exploit the system? This isn't how it's supposed to work.
Yeah, like Epic Games, Roblox, Steam at one point.
Steam.
Steam
all out to get
banned
you.
me for like a month. They're like, nah, you're making money off Steam? Too bad.
Just make a highly.
CJ's in the chat. One of our cousins.
CJ in the chat.
Yeah.
Great.
Y'all have any other questions in the chat for us?
Yeah.
We
Let's
like
hear
your
some questions.
questions.
We like those.
Bad video, don't click on it. No, we're not reacting to videos right now. I'm sorry.
I already clicked on it for you, Tomty. I will confirm it is not a Rickroll. Just letting you know.
Not a Rickroll?
Just in case. It's not a Rickroll. Be my friend, please. You know, B-Bow, you're my friend.
Yes.
I'll say it.
Yes, just
I don't care what they say.
add me on Discord then if you really want to be on a podcast. But I have to meet you first and make sure you're not gonna. Yeah, I just gotta meet you first.
Oh, this is interesting. The guy says the video is of a feminist asking questions to men.
Oh,
Did you just put your Discord in the chat?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. You're gonna get like...
There isn't that many people watching this.
There isn't that many people watching, but I mean, anyone...
We got 12 likes. This is our best stream yet. Let's go.
13, baby. I probably should have liked all the other ones.
Like the
fine.
video.
Actually, I feel like your performance, Tomty, on the other podcast, just... It wasn't your best, so I give him a little thumbs down, you know.
Oh, ouch.
It'll help you. It'll help you.
Yeah, oh yeah, let me tell you, when I did Roblox hacking, I had 6,300 friends on Discord. It's ridiculous.
That's a lot.
And I had like 30 people blocked. Okay. I accept like all friend requests right now until I get over 5,000 friends, then it gets a little crazy and then I probably will stop. So this is your chance to friend me.
5,000?
Yeah.
That's... You draw the line at 5,000.
Yeah.
That's a lot. It seems. How do you scroll through all your friends? Like how?
How would you find your friends? How? I mean, they're gonna have to start adding like folders to Discord for you, man.
Oh, I do have folders on Discord.
You can put folders for your friends. Wait,
Yeah.
I'll make a
Well,
folder
for
of
your servers.
people I like, people I don't.
Yeah. Tom T has more friends than his cousin. Okay. I guess that's a fact. I don't know if that's true.
I have lots of friends. All right, I don't need you. Okay. Whatever. I have lots of friends. I actually have a girlfriend, for your information.
Ooh.
I feel like having a girlfriend during quarantine makes it like 1,000 times easier.
True.
Yes. Oh man. Alright. Anything
Simp.
else?
Oh, now he's calling me a simp. Pick your poison, Bebo. Pick your poison, alright?
Yo, Cobalt is a mega simp.
You know? I might be a simp. But, you all virgins. Just kidding, me too. Not yet. Didn't mean to call you guys out like that.
Alright.
I
Well,
thought Bebo was my friend. What am I doing to this?
Virgin
man?
Media. Yep.
I feel like Cobalt has that like YouTuber voice.
He does.
Thank you.
It's because he messes with his mic settings for like 5 hours a day. He's like, it's not perfect. I'm joking.
My microphone, I just gotta get it. It has to be 3.625 centimeters away from your mouth at all times to get peak audio performance.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect you to know, Tomty. You probably just have it on a stand on your table.
Yep.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Pick it
Yeah,
up
let's
for
see-
us.
He is set up.
Yep.
That's what I thought.
How did you know? I'm joking.
I don't want to be reading.
I'm from
Talks.
Brazil. I love your content. Okay, thank you.
I love your content. Compliments from burr 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 burr. Why didn't you read the last part? That's so rude.
Do you want to flex one of your fans, Tomty, that watched like a crazy amount of hours?
Oh my gosh, yeah, so there was loyalty points, and I think it was this guy, he's not watching right now because I stopped doing Robux, of course, and, and I gave people, like, gift cards who watched the most. There was this guy who literally watched, like, thousands of hours of my videos on my old channel and streams, and it was just ridiculous.
You watched it in like 1,700 hours, something crazy like that.
Yeah.
Just leaves a bot on that.
No, I think it was
automatically tells when you're
1900,
streaming.
but yeah.
That's insane.
1900 hours, and like, and he was like in my first 100 subscribers, so he's been watching forever, but I don't know where he stopped watching, so yeah.
Oh, did you stop watching your channel or something like that?
Yeah, he's now stopped watching, and I'm like, no, my biggest fan's gone.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
What do you mean?
depressing.
I'm your biggest fan. I was like one of the first. How many subscribers?
10.
First 10. That's
Yeah.
right.
But when did I subscribe?
You were in the first, I think, 250.
Imagine
Oh,
not
wait.
being in the top 10. That's kind of cringe. Just saying. Just saying.
I remember
come in.
leaving my PC on for 132 hours, for my free Robux streams. Are you joking?
Oh my goodness.
People...
That is. Yo, is this your biggest fan, Ko Ramos?
I actually haven't seen him before, but yeah.
Maybe he changed his name. Or
Yeah.
maybe he's just a poser.
Yeah, overheated, yeah. Now people
Yeah,
are
that's-
arguing.
sounds
Well, everybody who watches this channel is actually a big fan. People who watch my 77K channel, not my big fans, so yeah.
I'll just pull up like 20 YouTube videos of Tomty and like get up to 1,900 hours just to be #1 Tomty's fan, just flexing everybody.
Well, I think on this new channel, it's 106 hours, so you only have to get 106 to beat it.
There's this Logan Paul's podcast, Impulsive. He always talks about how he's the #1 podcast, but he's not
Number
literally.
one.
Yeah, he keeps talking about. He's like, "Oh, this is the #1 podcast in the world." No, like I'm 100% serious, but it's actually not. Like if you look at any Apple playlist, any Spotify playlist, it's like number like 208. So I don't know where this number.
He just likes to make up numbers to make himself seem cool. That's what they all do.
I'm sub to all your channels. Yeah, I have way too many.
Are we gonna go ahead and
Just name them.
ban Bebow? He's using offensive just words, and he's not very nice in the chat to many of the viewers, including this one nice folk named Cobalt Tornado. He kind of called him a simp, and that is just. I mean, there's a reason Twitch banned that word.
You
Just
hear
saying.
kids screaming. Oh, that's people outside. Like,
Yeah, you better watch it, Bebo. I'm coming for you.
I
alright.
mean, which banned the word poggers? I think for a strange reason. So with that,
Gosh.
Yeah,
So
if
sad.
there's like screaming in the background, it's literally just people outside. Like, I live in an apartment, so yeah. I
Isn't
swear.
that whole thing about how you keep like some guy in your basement or something, and you feed him like ramen noodles or whatever?
Oh yeah, that dude.
I have a few kids in my basement.
Whoa.
no.
How many? Not that it's a competition, but how many?
I have around 15. Just not to flex or anything.
Wow,
Lucky
lame.
numbers.
I'm joking.
I have 1,500.
Yeah, I forgot your mansion, right? Your other mansion, right?
Yeah, bro. I bought a giant house just to store all the children that I have. Well, I haven't kidnapped them. Taking without asking is how I like to phrase it.
Man, God, I am Cobalt.
What'd you say?
You got a really nice webcam compared to Tom.
Oh, thank you.
You know what?
It's
His whole
literally-
thing is much nicer.
It's literally just a Logitech webcam. Nothing special.
Mine isn't
The C-
anything special either.
the C920.
Something like that. See,
Mine's a
something.
1080p webcam at least.
Mine is just
Whoa,
my phone.
1080p. Yeah, mine's just a webcam. I don't know. I like your lights though. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a professional TikToker.
Ooh. Alright, I've heard it a lot of ways. What do you call the lights? I've heard it F-boy lights, E-boy lights, RGB lights.
My lights are actually kind of cool. Let me just show you what I mean. I'll go out a little bit just to
Oh,
show you what it does, what it can do.
Nice guitar. You can see
Right?
my like.
if you
arm
can't make them all
clicker.
rainbow, then
Then you're not a
Actually,
true gamer.
it's just not the same.
Yeah, actually that. Cool, I guess.
Oh, that's sick.
I can change each LED light bulb to something else that like, or if we really want. Wait, hold up.
How expensive are those? I should line my room with those. You wouldn't be able to see them, but
They were actually
Pretty
They
cool.
were actually they were $45. They were like $15 more.
Only?
Yeah, I'm not
Wow.
kidding. They're really
That's
cheap.
crazy.
And they always constantly update them and add new color scenes to it.
Is it what company?
It's called Goov, like G.
You have to say non-sponsored. Remember?
Yeah, you guys are non-sponsored.
Yeah, this is not a sponsorship.
But if they would like to sponsor us and send me some cool gamer lights, I would love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be.
Because I wish I could show you guys, but I literally just have a lamp with no shade cover on it, giving me some background light over here. Like imagine a metal pole with just a freaking light bulb popping out of it. I think it'll reach. This is literally my lighting.
Ooh, a fancy.
Fancy lighting.
I just got-
need some better lights.
I just got the gamer lights for last Christmas because I wanted them.
Ooh. Hey, Tomty, do you have those weird the like foam cutout things that they put on their wall to make the
Oh
noise not as...
no, I don't. If I
Noisy.
did, that would be better.
Didn't you used to have them?
Yeah, I did at my old, like 3 years ago, old place.
Hey, something.
Yeah, sorry. I have all these like, if there's fans in the background, I have all these computers mining Ethereum stuff. Well, that's for a different podcast, though. Once again.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
Here's the question: what card do you have on your current computer?
The one that I mainly use, like, that, is a 1080. So yeah.
Because I was
But
saying
I-
if you had an RTX card, you could use the NVIDIA broadcast software.
Yes, which I do on my other computer, but I want it for mining.
I have a GTX 1070. It's a pretty solid card in my opinion. What card do you have?
Yeah, I think that's a really solid card. I have a 2070 right now.
Nice. What do you like the ray tracing feature in the RTX card?
Mm-hmm.
You can ray
But-
trace on Roblox now.
Really?
Yeah.
The ray
That's-
Minecraft looks crazy. Like
Yeah,
You
I
just-
don't use ray tracing because I like to have, like, not play on a slideshow. Which, unless you're playing on a 30 series card, the 20 series cards are like kind of sample of ray tracing.
Hmm.
They just don't do it.
yeah, but
amazingly. I mean,
the 30 series actually has some like really nice.
Tomty in it do a Robux
Yeah.
giveaway.
I'm in it.
Alright, somebody says my keycaps are getting stuck. Well, what do? We gotta help a gamer out, right?
All right. I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so you're gonna get a little Clorox wipe if you have any. This is what I do, and you're gonna just take your keys off, right? So here, let me unplug my keyboard real quick. If you got your keyboard here, you just freaking yank them off. I can't
You
even
can-
yank them off myself.
Usually your keyboard has a key cap that can pull the keys out, and then you just take them all out, then use like a Clorox wipe, whatever, and then just clean between.
Oh yeah,
keys.
non-sponsored. Clorox is not
Yeah.
sponsored.
Clorox not sponsored. I will say, if you have Q-tips, you can actually use that underneath the keys, but make sure you don't get it in the actual switches, or else
Yeah.
the grease will make them not click as well. Or it'll make them louder. It'll feel cooler, though, when there's no grease. If you guys have ever built your own keyboard, have you guys?
No. Well, I built my
it's-
own like laptop keyboard thingy.
I want to
But-
build my own keyboard. Seems like a vibe.
You have
Yeah,
a
it's
membrane
really cool.
keyboard? I thought you had a mechanical. No.
I have just a really cheap mechanical keyboard that I found on Amazon.
Dude, this is my main keyboard, guys. I'm joking. This is just for my mining computer. Such gamer. I'm joking.
Omni playing on that budget setup. I respect it. I respect it.
I'm joking. I have a much better keyboard than that.
Word.
Oh, is that like a fake mechanical switches keyboard?
Basically, it's a Red Dragon thing.
Yeah, red dragons
Yeah.
are real, but they're kind of not that amazing. I have a Razer keyboard.
Same. I'm using the
you
Black
don't need-
Widow.
Yeah, me too,
Yup.
but I got the Black Widow with this thingy, which is nice. I don't feel like
Oh, is yours like Bluetooth?
mine does not.
Oh, I was about to say because it didn't look like it had any wires coming out of it.
Not
You
out
should-
of this part. This is just the pad.
Oh, that's just the pad. Okay, I thought you held up the keyboard.
Yeah.
We play games together. I don't know what like video games we should all play together.
We could do a gaming stream sometime.
Yeah, we could do a gaming stream. Rocket League or something.
Yeah.
Well, I need my hand first, but yeah.
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 By the way, so yeah, not like too far into the future.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I think that's pretty much the end of this stream, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, I'll go
Well,
ahead and ask if they have any more questions. You
Any
guys
more
have
questions?
Anything else?
Any
Any
last
comments? I'll tell you what. The next thing anyone says, I will read out loud, no matter what it is. I don't care how weird it is. I'm gonna read it.
oh, I didn't even change the thumbnail for this podcast. Whatever.
Yeah, bro. You should have.
Can you make me
Yeah,
a
you should.
thumbnail after?
Yeah, I got you.
Just make it like, like me with a CNN microphone or something.
We need to get the picture of you in a suit and Photoshop that in with the CNN, your hair all done and everything.
Yeah.
that-
I should put breaking news.
Yes.
Let's see, clickbait. That's my favorite. I'm really good at that one. Actually, one of my
Just
the thumbnails I'm most proud of.
Mr. Beast nails are pretty good to like an idea of what you should do.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Like
now we're gonna end the stream. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. And
Wait, no, I didn't read it. I tried washing the keycaps and they are less sticky. That was anticlimactic. You guys should have done something cooler. Alright.
Peace, guys.
Could have been some.
All right, see you later.